Good morning. Hi everyone.
Morning. Buenos días.
¿Cómo está?
¿Cómo está?
Hola. This is Joanne right here and our favorite Rosie. Today we're gonna talk about the things that a lot of people are not quite paying attention to. Recently, Rosie and we did something, and she used to have chronic knee pains that she feels quite uncomfortable, especially when the weather gets really bad. And yesterday, yeah, as you, anybody who lives in northern sides and like New York or New Jersey, and I'm sure there's some Boston area as well, we had rain. And when rain comes, and Rosie also feels that her joint, especially knee area, gets really, really painful. And we're just trying to do something. Why she has the pain, and we're just trying to think about. Let's see, how she stands and how she put her body weight. I training my clients here. The first thing that what I do is find out their posture, their body alignment. A lot of people, people actually who sitting long period of time, and also elderly people who has not been working out in their young life, normally they actually weaken their the core muscle, and since their head, our head is heavy, it's keep on bringing forward. Therefore, when you have a lot of elderly people, actually their head goes down this way. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. And when their head goes down, and the muscles, your pec muscles, and trying to get shortened and naturally bring their shoulder forward, and also it decrease the gap between their lung and basically their rib cage kind of folded down towards the bottom. So this actually help them, not really help them, what is the other word? 방해하다, interfering their breathing pattern, because they're rather than they actually bring their body weight up, and they actually goes down this way. So sometimes this also causing them to actually cough, I believe. So as you can see, I actually print out a few things. Actually, this is my dad. He is 81 years old. You see a lot of elderly people actually standing like this. This is basically their normal stand. My actually dad, his weight, basically his neck holding about 40 pounds. He's actually head weight right now about 40 pounds. Mm-hmm. Think about this poor neck bones, only 7 neck bones, actually trying to hold on to 40 pounds of the head weight. Like how much of the back, upper back and the lower back really works, because since he doesn't have to know, the muscles on the core. I mean, he has a muscle, however, very weak muscle. So bring his posture also onto somewhat aligned. It's really helping them out a lot of things. The energy flows really well. But anyway, when he stands like this, his body weight moving forward, and he puts a lot of body weight onto his feet. And if he's also, a lot of people also wearing very tight shoes, especially women, we wear high heel. It's beautiful. However, it really bring your toes. Your toes are supposed to be like this. This is your width. But when your toes in this situation, and when you're walking here, you probably have a lot of calluses right here because you have to put too much body weight on here, this area, and your toes can really breathe. I'm sorry to show my feet to you guys, but your feet are supposed to look like this. Anyway, so what we trying to do, our Rosie, when we actually did squat test, she also has been, she's actually showing that she has a very asymmetrical weight shift going to one side because she has the weaker knee onto the left side, so her body weight goes. So when she stands, also she put more body weight onto the right side. So her right side leg is much more stronger, and her muscle is also really stronger as well. And the other side, and it's not working pretty properly.
It's skinny, pretty skinny, but not strong.
Yeah, skinny but not strong because that's a certain muscle basically kind of shut down in a way that she's not using it anymore. So I don't have to help her. So a lot of people you're probably sitting somewhat either in the right or left side weight shift going on like this. And a lot of people also probably standing, don't look at this one, standing like this way. Head goes forward, therefore they have a round back and the shoulder rounded. And you'll be able to also see that these things happen a lot among kids actually who sitting down and doing studying, reading, or gaming. This civilized gadget and all this convenient lifestyles definitely giving us a lot of convenience, and it's really great. I really do feel that it's fantastic. A lot of things, however, everything has a both side, I think, good and bad. Exercise also has both sides, good side and a bad side. Like every sport, like my son's, and he loves hockey. I love doing sports. I love doing any kind of sports, contact sports or just whatever. I love just doing anything. However, if you do a lot, you're gonna use a lot of body parts, and then the wear and tear things happening, and you might gonna hurt in some body parts. Like soccer player, they run really fast, and then they have to shoot like in a really high speed. So a lot of times actually their hip flexors get boom, sayonara. Yeah, and the baseball player, they have to throw the ball all the time with very high speed. Therefore, their either rotator cuff or the labrum or something got tear, and they have to heal, and they have to actually give themselves a lot of time to actually really heal, and so that they can come back again. But to make the long story short, I'm not trying to say that all this exercise outside is bad. No, everything is fantastic because it is going to make you move and it's going to make you feel alive. But before you do anything, the first, I want you to carefully think about how you sit, how you stand, how you distribute your body weight on both thighs. It's kind of hard to really figure it out because you have to see yourself through the mirror, and I'm sure that every morning a lot of people waking up and see yourself looking through the mirror, and then maybe they probably doing this and brushing their teeth. I'll do it in this way. You don't even recognize you're doing this.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah, you don't pay attention to it. So it's hard, but one thing that what you can see, does my ear kind of matching up with my shoulder line? Yeah, so either this here. I'm not trying to put too much of a, I'm not trying to use a lot of trapezius muscle to pull this way. No. But most of the people, they try to, most of the people naturally, because the gravity, their head goes forward, therefore the chest, concave like this way. And slowly bring their upper body rounded and slowly bring the shoulder forward as well. Doing this way, your upper back overstretched and you have a very tight muscles, your, all around the neck and your chest area. So this actually might gonna cause to give you headache because this muscle is so tight, all the way coming here, coming through the eyes. So you have a pounding headache, you have a pain on your neck and shoulder, and also because your head goes down, you might have a breathing issue, heart issue, circulation issue, coughing, another thing. So it's very important to just aware where you are at. So the things about Rosie, she's been working out with me quite some time, and we did a lot of things. And just yesterday, I tried to do something. What I did is to find out why some muscle basically is not working. Why? And just trying to figure it out, and also trying to making entire her toes and feet all working fine, especially her peripheral nerve systems all the way down to the toes, and also trying to really open up her pinky toes as well, because this pinky toe has been crushed in. This might sound kind of crazy, but just you have to really love your toes and love your feet. Yeah, have these toes to be really play inside the shoes.
Like your hand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we don't wear gloves, except actually during the winter time. But actually, even the mitten or the 5-finger gloves, we don't crush our finger like doing this way. We don't do this and then working or typing. Only the feet, going inside this really beautiful shoes to create sexy heels to make your feet looking like this and giving you a lot of pain.
A lot of pain.
A lot of pain.
And then we complain every day. Why?
Oh yeah. Now that I'm 50 and I used to sometimes actually really love to wear high heel because it makes my self-esteem really shoot up high because I'm only 5'1". It makes me feel like, oh my god, I'm so tall. But after 1 hour, I'm like, oh my god, I can't even walk, and my knee hurts, my back hurts. Yeah, so it is looking fantastic, but however, your body has to go through so much pain. I think so when I was growing up, my mom was telling me, you're gonna freeze to death, if you're gonna wear mini skirts during the winter time. But I said it's okay, I might gonna die, but I'll rather look beautiful during the winter, so I'm not wearing anything underneath and just wearing a mini skirt. you had to pay for, you know,
Yeah.
if you want to be look in the beautiful. So same, I mean,
Yeah.
that actually really makes sense. If you want to look beautiful, like so that you know you're wearing high heels and or like skinny jeans, like really tight to actually making your body really not breathing, you know, well, and your internal, you know, body and spirit, they're suffering inside.
You can squeeze the
Yeah. Yeah. So, anyway, Rosie, let's talk about how much pain you have and then what you couldn't do, and now it's amazing what you can do right now because it's just one time and what we did and it just voila. So now you can step up, right?
Yes, I could go upstairs in my house, no problem. It was so hard for me, it was difficult to go up. I had to go one step by one step.
Mm-hmm.
Now I could
Did you normally put your hands
put
on
my
the
hand on the handles, yeah.
handles and then you have to like
Yes. And yesterday, surprise, no.
And
it
what
was not
about
bad when
today
I went
also?
Today also, I feel great.
Yeah.
I don't know why indeed. I was like, oh
I mean,
my God.
well, I'm not a magician, you know. What I try to do is to get your body aligned so that when you stand with your 2 feet, you know, you're used to actually putting your body weight
On the
here more because this is not the, you know, injured side. So you're putting your body weight more onto the right side, 70%, and you're putting this way, 30, you know, I'll say. So you're naturally, you know, your body actually putting more body weight onto the one side. So I'm actually trying to making this leg so much strong enough so that you can put your body weight 50-50.
Yes, and I felt, because yesterday that's what I feel. I feel like, oh my God, I could use my left side.
Yeah. So get this leg stronger so that when you stand, when you put your body weight 50-50, naturally you'll be able to align your asymmetrical pelvic tilt more balanced because the foundation of your pelvic bone is really, really important. So I know a lot of people out there wondering, oh, well, okay, so I'm just going to take a few leaves or add Motrin, you know, taking ibuprofen to relieve the pain that you have just for a while, but you don't know like why. So I'm not saying that this is right, but you know, this might help you this might help you to bring your body weight center, and making your feet more stronger overall. Therefore, you'll be able to stand more firmly, and then you're gonna feel the difference. So I'm just gonna try to show you what we did yesterday with just rock close ball or massage ball you can use. This is a heartburn. You can use tennis ball, but I would actually rather to use this one because this is much harder and you can totally make your legs to be somewhat stronger. So this one, and if you I know that you don't have something like this, but you don't need this. You can just need yoga block will be just fine to making your plantar muscle and your Achilles tendons stretching. So this muscle and your plantar through heel, your Achilles tendons. This muscle is very, very important. Also, we have a soleus muscles right outside here. Soleus and the gastrocnemius, which is your 2 muscles inside, outside, and there's also trigger points right here. We're going to actually work on that, and we're going to work on the entire toes. Okay. and so that you'll be able to stretch your toes like this. Okay, so the first, actually, let me try to show our viewers what they can do. So Rosie, stand up for a second so that they can also do this at home. Let me see. So what you can do before you go out and do any type of exercises, first find out where your body at and how you can bring your body weight more even to the right and the left side. Then you can go ahead and do the, all the other sports that you love, and I hope that will actually helping you better, rather than you crooking on one side and keep doing, like, for example, like tennis or golf, and it's, keep on doing the one side and keep on putting your body weight in the one side and the other, and then you're going to aggravate some of this existence pain that you have already and gonna make it worse than better. Okay, so let me see. The first, what you're gonna do, oops, I can't do this way. Oops. Okay, let me see. Okay, so you guys can see Rosie. All right. So, alright, so you guys standing in with 2 feet apart, the 2 feet a little bit wider than your hip width apart. Okay, very good. Can you are you okay now? Yeah? It's amazing. She used to like standing like this because she has this knee pain, and yeah. Let me see if maybe can you do squat? Yeah.
I'm telling you, I have no pain.
Yeah. Oh my god. Well, she used to like. I'm not joking. You're not lying, right?
No. I'm telling you, the pain is gone. It's no pain. Okay, no one I test.
Yeah,
yesterday.
right,
Oh my God,
right.
it's amazing, man. No pain.
What was this once? That's just
That was
one
one PT.
Okay, that's amazing because I know that, we both know that, this is like, it's been such a long time, and
That's why I asked you, how do you figure it out?
Well, okay, so guys, you can do this. Anybody can do this, I'm sure. Anybody can do it. Yeah, anybody actually who has pain, figure out where your body's more onto the, your body weight, and you're gonna try to strengthen those other side. Basically, you're not putting too much weight on it. Get that muscle work on, and bring your body weight more even. Then you're gonna feel the difference. We'll see. Okay, so let's try to do what you're gonna do. I want everyone to look through the mirror. If you have, everyone actually has a mirror. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So open your feet. You have to just open your feet and see if basically you can actually open your feet a little bit wider. This is like a NASA's overhead squat test, and this is kind of what I normally do. When people come in, I do take a picture of the front side, lateral, and the back side, and after that, I actually ask them to bring their hands up. Actually, your shoulder, we haven't really done your shoulder, but your shoulder's okay now?
Yeah, my shoulder's
Her actually left shoulder is a little bit, not so good, but anyway, it's been better, but still just a little tiny still there. But her left knee is
my problem.
gone. The years of chronic pain, it's amazing, it's gone. And however, I have the labor tear on my left side, so my left side shoulder is not really, doing great because I still have pain. But without that, I just want you to think about, I want you to all aware that my left shoulder is kind of a little cuckoo. All right, so I want you to bring your arms up. Okay, just look at the Rosie. Look at Rosie right here, and then you're going to bend your knee and squat down. Squat. Stop. Perfect. And see yourself bring your knees really like out this way. You're gonna check yourself, okay, my knees turned out. Alright? Okay. Oh my god.
You see? I'm telling you.
No pain here?
No.
It's great. Come on. Okay.
You remember, I can't even go like
I know.
I always go like this.
You're like anyway, okay. And then you do the checking onto you look through your mirror right here. So you check your knee, right? So you just check either or your knees goes in, it goes out. Yeah, exactly. But she's doing pretty good. Check that. And then do exactly the same thing. Because since you can really look at yourself to the back, you're just gonna do the lateral side. So bend your knees, squat. She's doing pretty good because she's actually, but I can see that her arms a little bit down here, so that means that you can see that her chest basically muscle is a little tight, and also she's trapezial actually in the moving up here, so her back is, especially actually her left side, I can totally see that it's a little bit. Oh my goodness, you can just stay there forever.
Yeah,
that's great, and her back also is a little tight here too. There's no round back issue, but anyway, so very nice. And then front side, just check on that to see if your arms go really way down. So a lot of people probably go bring their arms like really way forward than up here. So that's one thing that we need to figure out why. So why tight muscles and tight muscles on the chest. So we're gonna open that up. All right, and then okay, so that's good. And when you come forward again, I want you to just put your body weight onto one leg, right side. Just to check to see if your knees goes in and out. And then also trying to see that. Can you see my toes? Can you see my toe? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So when you stand here, I want also all of you to check your toes all spread out nicely. If there's one toes or the fifth or the fourth toe is more crooked in, check on your shoes. Yeah. Maybe you're probably wearing shoes that basically really narrow, so that your toes can really working out inside your shoes. So just check on your shoes. All right. Then check onto the left side also. Do this to see if your knees goes in, out. Can you put your body weight nicely? Yeah, very good. And then balance test, something like this. And then you can close your eyes just a little bit to see if you can actually put your body weight evenly. Perfect. And then do the same thing, left side. If you feel like, yeah, this way you probably have a somewhat weaker muscles inside. Or this way, you're probably somehow maybe a little bit weaker on the outside. So what we're going to do really quickly, I'm sure that we can all apply. So I'm not going to actually go too crazy about the theory. Come here, honey. So we're going to actually teach them something easy that what everybody can do. Okay, so everyone, make sure to wear something comfortable shoes, guys. Your toes, especially your toes. Doing this way, you'll be able to actually get rid of a knee pain or your back pain. Who knows, your neck pains too. Okay, so using your ball. Come a little bit close. Okay, so they can see. So you can all do this by yourself at home, guys. If you don't have a ball like this, you can totally just use your fingers to be able to get your peripheral nerve systems all the way down here, that each of the toes can actually really work all the way to the top. So what I'm actually trying to do is I'm just using the balls to putting on right here and kind of massage up and down. This is kind of what I do. And I'm going to do this on the big toes. Can you guys see it? So you can totally do this by yourself. And when you see maybe your grandmother or maybe your mother who has kind of hammer toe, meaning like your toes like kind of crooked, like crooked this way, crooked. So there's no space between, the toes and the ball. Make sure that, you have to really open that up for that, all right? Do that. Get this all toes work, circulation, and have them, feel the difference. Okay, so quickly, just roll each of the toes. Try not to press away too hard, but you feel good though? So yeah, then make sure to actually get your each of the toes, trying to spread them out. I miss Maria, and we have a friend and client here, Maria. I tried to do this for her too. And everyone, just if you're watching right now, just really simple, just sit down. Like I said, if you don't have a bowl, using your hands to massage each of the toes. All right, guys?
It's great.
Yeah. Do that. You can totally do this. And trying to go in between your toes here. Press it down right here. I'm just doing it for her. And just follow the entire bones right next to bones. This joint here, the way. Trying to help her vein opened up. All there. And also inside right here. See? Right there. So the big toe bones right here. Right here, guys. You feel good?
It feels good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your plantar muscles, your inside, and here. This one actually we can use the ball too, because hand is a little weaker, but the ball is much stronger to actually target this part, and also heels and inside and then outside. And we did the front side of the toes, and come and bend your knee just a little bit here this way. Yeah. And using the balls, relax. Yeah, relax. Can you guys see? Maybe I'll just put the camera a little bit this way so they can see what we were doing. Don't just watch, guys. You can do this at home. You'll be totally amazed. Okay. So right here, I'm using the bowl. So along with this entire area, okay, do this. It feels good, when you do this, you don't feel pain, right? You can totally do that. So I go all the way down to the heel. So I go right here, and it's like a little press, and then circling motion, starting from here all the way down. Especially right here. Are you okay?
Yeah.
And then right here, the outside of the heels, right behind, and right inside, and also entire bowl right here. You do this like, a long time, totally fine. Like, if you can do like half an hour, that's okay too. I'm just gonna go a little bit up this way. Okay, so how you feeling?
Good.
Okay, so now you're gonna stretch your leg. Let me see. Flex your feet. Okay, so I want you to open toes. So really. Okay, and stretch even more. Okay, and point your toe. Really point your toe. Curl up, point your toe. Let me see. So that I can see us. Okay. And you're gonna do flex your feet. Flex your feet and really get this open. 2, 3, 4, 5, and point your toe. 2, 3, 4.
I could feel the circulation.
Yeah, you feel the circulation? Do you feel a little hot?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like burning.
Yeah, burning sensation. So when you do the massage, especially with the ball or even with your finger, when you feel the sensation that burning, meaning it's getting a little hotter, that means that your circulation basically is working. So get this circulation going first. This is really, really important. Okay, and then bring it up again. All right, very nice, excellent. Now, and then, okay, so after that, what you're gonna do, you're gonna stand up. So they're not gonna see your face, but however, I want your feet to be more stand up. So with this ball, what you're gonna do, guys, so right in the middle, right here, in the middle. So you're gonna put this ball right in the middle, and you're gonna gently pressing this body weight onto here. Try not to move yet, so you're gonna press it, and then stay there whole for about 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now relax one more time and try to bring your body weight onto the ball. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're gonna move. So let's turn a little bit this way where this so you can see what you're doing. Let's put this leg a little bit here, okay? So alright, so right here in the center, guys. And then I'm gonna have her to move here. All the way back here. How you feeling?
Good. Feels good.
Yeah. All the way. So make sure to go even all the way back here, so that those bones, toe bones, are also pressed by the ball. Doing very slowly, guys. And you're doing inside and center and outside. There's 26 bones on your feet, so make sure that you're working slowly to get very nice entire toe joint also pressed and get this muscle relief. It's kind of like a myofascial release technique. So we always focus more on from ankle to neck workout, but we don't pay attention to, top to bottom, especially we don't really pay attention to our feet. So we should focus on more on the feet health, feet well-being. Then I'm sure that a lot of unsolved problems or chronic pains that you might have might solved. Think about what you're wearing. If you're wearing too much of dress shoes, if your toes are really crumped inside the shoes, you might actually have a lot of pains on your knees or your lower back. So just changing shoes actually will be able to help you a lot. All right. And things actually I don't do than what other people do all the time. Since I'm also like working here inside, I don't wear shoes and I don't wear socks. So I've been working on my studio. It's been close to 4 years now, and I'm not sick. And if I'm sick, I
probably won't be able to actually work here. But the reason why I'm talking about this is when you're actually wearing really tight shoes, that actually interfering with your blood circulation. So it's very important to actually have your feet, especially the vein, to shoot up, the blood all the way up to the heart pretty well. So the calf muscle has to work really well too. All right, so how you feel, honey? And then after you do that long enough, then you're gonna put your balls right up here, and then you're gonna put your heels to the back. And now you're gonna slowly push to the back a little bit to actually get your 5 toes really stretched. Right here. Can you guys see what she's doing? So this. Huh?
I feel the stretching right now.
Yeah. So exactly. And then we do that. And then actually we were going to put the big first bones right on top, and then we're gonna go slowly just move over to the right side, so that entire 5 toe goes like this, all right? And right here, all the way. Just try it, guys. Yeah. Do you feel it? You yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Get this toe joints all works. All right. Very good. All right. Very nice. And we're gonna go right under the big bones where your right here, and then put a little bit more pressure. This is actually gonna make you birth, because it's connecting to your intestines and your stomach. Yeah, exactly. Right here. Perfect. And then after you finish, okay, open your big toes. You're gonna actually bring your heels all the way up to. Ooh, very nice. Right here. So get your toes all the way. Yeah, stretch. 90-degree angle. You feel good?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. And then bring it down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it
I
up.
feel the stretching and the burning sensation.
Yeah. Stretching and burning sensation at the same time. Okay.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And down. 2, 3, 4, 5. One more time. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And down. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I might want to use this one, but I'm also going to bring a yoga block so that I can show people. So what you're going to do? Wait. Okay, yeah. So stretch your knee, and you're going to move your body weight forward, so that I'm actually going to stretching her frontal muscle all the way through her Achilles tendon. Stay there for a little bit. Okay, I'm going to bring the yoga block. It's very important to actually stretch your Achilles tendon. It's very, very important because it is connecting to your big toes. So I want you to put your body weight onto your big toes when you walk. So this is very important. So make sure to actually bring your toes, really stretch them out. You can do that. If you don't, a lot of people don't have, something like this, but I'll also show you what you can do using yoga block, guys. Okay, very good. You feel good, honey?
Good.
Okay, very good.
It's stretching.
Yeah. Now, if you don't have, if you have a yoga block, this is what you're gonna use. So if you're gonna actually use a yoga block at home, make sure to have like a chair, or you're gonna put this right behind a desk or something, so that you can put your both hands, hold on to it, so that you're not gonna fall, right? So put the yoga block, and then you're gonna put your balls right up here, and then you're gonna stretch your toes and stretch your knee, and move your body forward. Yeah, doing this way. Imagine that basically she's holding on to a chair, because my hand is a chair right here. then in this way, her Achilles tendons and also heels all the way up to the calf muscle. Stretch. 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Excellent. All right. How you feeling? Yeah.
It's a little stretching.
Okay, so now let's see, because we haven't really touched the calf muscle yet, but let's come here so that they can see you. Parallel position and holding my hand. Let's coming all the way up, both heels up, stretch your knee, and heels down. Okay, how you feeling? Do you feel even to try to really push your the front of the foot all the way? Try not to actually go out this way. Center position, very good. And bring it down. Heel down touch. And heels up. 3. And make sure that you really stretch the toes out and bring it down. And one more time. Up. And bring it down. One more time. And up. And bring it down. Last one. And one more. Up. And bring it down. Perfect. Let's move back a little bit. Let's test one more time to see if your knee's okay. I mean, I'm sure that your knee, can you look at me and open your feet hip width apart? Bring your arms up. Can you do a squat one more time? Wow. So you can tell that you're putting your body weight both 50-50, right? You don't put your body weight more onto the right side anymore. Do you feel?
No. I feel like it's even.
You're even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you remember I do this.
Yeah, right.
No.
So now you feel better because
I
you
feel
have
better.
this strength.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So now let's try to target. So we're gonna actually make it a little more better. So we're gonna target onto the calf also. So let's show them what we can do. Okay, guys. Here we go. So sit down, honey. So we have like one more thing left. Bring out water. Guys, excuse me, I have no cameraman here, so all right. Now we're gonna targeting onto the calf muscle. So with the ball, here. Okay. Oops. No. I'll do this one for you. Here we go. Okay, so you guys are gonna do this like the both feet. I'm actually doing it in a very casual way, so taking a long time to do this. But so we're gonna find out the trigger point, meaning your soft spots right behind your calf muscle. So where the basically the gastrocnemius, which is the calf muscle finish, is right kind of in the middle. It's a very important spot anyway to shook up your blood all the way up to your heart. Okay, so if you have a yoga block like this, you can actually put this yoga block you know what, honey? So let's turn it this way so that they can see. Yeah, so I'll go this way. Alright, so we're gonna lift the leg, put the leg right down here. So with the ball, we're gonna find a soft spot. Do you feel? Okay, so it's not me. You have to find out soft spot. So once you put the balls underneath of the calf muscle, you have to moving around to see where you have the most painful spot. So you're gonna work on, you move your leg side to side. Here, painful. Okay, once you find it, stay here, try not to move. If this is your first time, you probably feel like, oh, like it's really painful. Anybody actually doing this right now? If you feel pain, you found the right spot right there. Just stay there. We're gonna take a deep breath, inhale. Exhale. Relax. Try not to move because it's painful. Inhale deep. Exhale. One more time. Inhale deep. Exhale. does the pain still exist, or do you feel those sharp pain that you feel first is somewhat disappear?
It's less pain.
Less pain?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. If you're less pain, we can move on. If you still have the pain still
At the
exists,
beginning.
yeah, existing, we're gonna put a little more body pressure on it. So a little more pressure, not body pressure, a little more pressure on it just to use your body weight. How to do it? So we're actually going to use the other side leg and put this leg weight right on top of the ball and relax this leg, and you are going to certainly feel this heaviness, right? Pressing onto this ball. The ball really pressing the soft spot, boom, right away. Okay, stay right there, hold. And very good. Take a deep breath, inhale. This time we're going to flex your feet, 2, 3, 4, 5. You elongate this muscle. Now point your toe, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Since you actually walk on the toes, this probably feel a little more loose enough. Yeah. So flex your feet, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now actually I'm gonna lift this leg down. Still maintain. We're gonna make a big circle. Inhale, exhale. 2, big circle. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. So we'll do 10 times also. Big circle. In. Keep breathing. Very good. So trying to get all this vein and all this, like any ligaments basically, like there's a really important ligaments around the ankles, very tight. We're ready to try to loosen that up as much as possible. 2 more to make it 10. 2, good. Excellent. Then what we're going to do, we're going to move the calf muscle side to side, side to side. You can do it, and then you're going to feel. Yeah. Bum, bum, cling, cling. Yeah, exactly. You're gonna feel your muscles. Yeah. This is a very, very important muscle after your heart, because I will call it, this is your second heart. Really, I'm not joking, guys. This has to pump really well to bring the, the blood all the way up to your heart. So
Yes,
this has to work. Huh?
You could Google.
Yeah, you Google it.
Google it.
Yeah, Google it. Alright, so do this really well. And after you finish, I'm actually going to target it onto the inside. So how can I do this? I wish I had a camera. Alright, so it's okay. So now, we're going to bend this knee. So we're actually going to massage your inside of your calf muscle, where the calf muscle is starting. So, okay, very good. So this is your tibia, your bones right here. So you're gonna basically bring the bones all the way up to the point where your bones basically finish, and then you can slightly just massage all the way, like this. You can totally do this by yourself, like here. So right next to the bones, all the way. You're gonna do this for quite some times. I want you to really get this muscle like absolutely relaxed and soften, and all the way down. All the way down and right underneath of your Achilles tendons, all the way down inside your heels, all the way. And the same as what we did before. When you come down here, heels all the way come to the inside of the big toes too. So I can see your vein is really coming out.
Yeah.
Very good. So get the circulation going. Get the circulation going. Circulation, really, really important. Keep on doing. Keep on doing. And after you finish,
제가 이 바지를 입고 왔는데 반바지를 가까이
네,
보면
조금 So what you're gonna do? Sorry guys, this is my next client. So this going right behind of in the middle of your calf muscle, right here, bend your knee, and then with your 2 feet, not 2 feet, 2 hands, you're gonna press it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 3, 2, 3, 4. I was right on top of the ball and put your hand on it. And then come down just a little bit. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like a CPR. Yeah. CPR. 1, 2, 3, 4.
come on blood.
Yeah, exactly. Pop, 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 pop. Yeah, do a little CPR.
Second arm.
Second arm. Please move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do it. And then go down a little bit. And 1, 2. You can totally do that. If you want to do a little CPR, totally do it right here. Alright. Alright, and then you're gonna go down. So you're gonna just go down maybe about 6, I think around 6 little spots all the way down. So pressing down, and then pressing down right here, and pressing down. Alright. Yeah, and then after that, you're just gonna do a little strengthening. So stretch your leg, stretch your leg. I want you to just stay right there, hold it, really get this muscle. Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5, and point your toe. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then from here, point your toe, bring in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Now flex your feet, big circle, big circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, outside, and reverse, reverse, 2, yeah, 3, 4, and then lastly, what you're gonna do? Okay, stand up, honey. So you're gonna facing towards our audience right here. Come here, honey. So you're gonna put your heels to heels together. Heel, heel, heels to heels together. Heel, heels to heel. Yeah. So you're gonna basically open toes. It's not the first, like in the first position, like a ballet. Just your angle that you feel very comfortable. And people actually normally who has a unstable like the balance issue, make sure to actually have a little chair in front of you and hold onto the chair and then do this. So what you're gonna do, honey, you're gonna actually bring your heels all the way up, heels up and down, and 2 down, and 3 down, and 4 down, and 5 down, and 6 down, and 7 down, and 8 down, and 9 down. One more time. 10. Stay right there. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Beautiful. Excellent. Yeah. So
feels great.
yeah, we're gonna do one more squat. So I want you to, you know what? Since this is her angel leg, so I'm actually going to put your body weight really onto this left side. Lift this leg up. Lift this leg up.
Okay.
Okay. Now can you do a little single leg squat? Let me see.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Good.
How do you feel on this leg?
Good. You see stronger
And do you have any pain on your knee?
now.
Okay. And then, okay, so we can do a little step up test. So guys, at home, this is a little higher than the regular step, but stand right behind, using your left side leg up and down. Do this, turn around and do it again, the left leg. Up and down. Keep on doing it. So
Yeah.
you have no pain?
No pain. I told you. No pain.
Okay.
have to take some time to basically do this for yourself, but try at home. I hope this video helps you a little bit. The first though, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a physical therapist. I am a therapist personal trainer and who are really obsessed with posture alignment. So I really think that everything's really coming from imbalances of muscular structure and trying to actually get their body, my client's body, more centered, and so that they can even out their muscular strength, so that I'm just guide them out. I'm just helping them out to actually get their body healed by themselves, not me doing something. Rather than they actually rely on the medication or painkillers or surgery. We'll see this actually really helps you guys out too. So, body has its own natural healing power. Do you want to sit down here? Do you want to join me? So guys, listen to your body and try not to abuse your body to eating way too much of those food that you don't necessarily really need. Just love your feet. Yes. It is important, guys. Really. So here we go. I did something and not I did something. I did trying to tell you something here. I hope this message actually comes out and helping you to think, oh, why didn't I think of it? Most fundamental thing and most basic thing that we always do. We stand, we sit, and we stand with 2 feet. Where is the pain coming from? Think about it. It's very near you. The pain is coming from. And also the pain actually signals you that something is not working.
Something's wrong.
Something is not working. Find out the root causes. And it might be very simple. You don't really have to be puzzled out. Why? If you stand still, if your body, it's basically your body postures aligned, there's no problem. If you stand with, this is normally where people are standing. When you're walking, you see a lot of people like this. Either they're young or old, right? If these people is going to be somewhat, this is my dad, 1 hour. This is 1 hour before and after. Before and after. I'm not a magician, guys. I didn't do any Photoshop, no. This is just corrective exercises, just what I did. Yeah, and same thing here. Normally people like this in the beginning, right? What do you think? See? What this picture really tells you. Human body alignment. Her body weight shift a lot here. Even, right? When you even out, when you're putting your body weight onto 50-50, you're not gonna be sick. All right, guys. I love you all, and be healthy and do something good for yourself. Exercise, yes, definitely good. But first, before you do anything, find out where you are at. I'm sure there's a lot of professionals out there and who does actually body alignment tests before you actually do any type of training. So make sure to ask them, what muscles are really overactive, what muscles are really underactive, where my body's at, how my pelvic bones, either my pelvic bone tilt, or does my arms really falling down, and does my knees turn out and in, and could you tell me like what to really strengthen my muscle to be able to balance out to the stronger muscle? Ask them, because they'll be able to, you know, definitely tell you. All right, guys? And okay, so
Thank you so much.
Thank you, and have a great day, guys. And and have a great day and be healthy. And hope this helped, guys. Okay? Bye, guys. Adios.
Adios.
감사합니다. And 제가 작은 유튜브 채널 시작했습니다. 거기 Joanne Reed. 혹시 그쪽에도 이제 그 운동하는 방법 들어가 있으니까 필요하신 분들은 가서 확인하시고요. I have a small YouTube channel, so I just started out. There's some like exercise method. I just started out, so I don't have enough videos yet. But however, there's some helpful videos that you'll be definitely take a look at it and make your day a little bit better and easier. So, okay, so hope this helps and hope my YouTube channels help too. Okay, okay, bye guys.
Sigan a Joanne en YouTube. She's the best, la mejor.
Thank you, honey. Alrighty, bye bye guys. So we're gonna go. Have a great one. Bye.